awesome. But guys, that's what we're very excited about being able to announce on this call that you guys can now use finance.us and you're ready to rock and roll. So we've got a lot that is getting ready to be introduced to everybody here shortly. I'll let David make the announcement on where we're at with the migration, or maybe Muhammad if he's in the call right now as well. But we're actually on another Zoom, and we're working with finance in the chat right now. So with that said, I'm going to turn it back over to you, Breezy, and I'll just be here if there are questions. But I'm going back into this other call. Okay, guys?
Absolutely, Coach Ken. Ladies and gentlemen, give me just a second so I can pull up my finance.us that I just verified. And for those who haven't yet, you're going to be required to take a picture of your ID card front and back. It's going to ask you for a face recognition. It's also going to ask you for a bill that has your correct and current address on it. I submitted one, and it said that it wasn't valid, it wasn't matching. I was like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It has the exact same address. So I just submitted another one from another bill. I know we have a lot of stuff that's electronic, so we are understanding that it might take a little bit. If you're concerned about the Founders Club and not being able to attain it, we still have plenty of spots available. So please don't fret about the Founders Club. It is going to be still open, and you're going to be able to participate in it. And if by chance it does close, Coach Ken is phenomenal in thinking about people first and is working on other clubs and other incentives for everyone that could possibly miss the Founders Club. My internet is giving me a slight issue, so give me just a second. You can never get, perfect internet when you need it. In the meantime, if you have any questions, please raise your hand. I'm not able to look in the chat while I'm doing this, so if you have your hand raised, we will call on you and unmute you. All right, we have John. John, come on in, please. What's your question? Are you able to unmute? I sent you a request to unmute, and now I lost you. John. Can't hear you too clearly.
What about now?
I think you just logged yourself out. Alright, we'll wait for John to come back in. Let's see if he just muted himself again. Nope. I think he logged himself out and is going to come back in. Do we have any other questions? Give me just a second. I'm literally logging in. I like the safety feature that finance.us has. It requires you to log in with the email verification code and as well. Okay, we have a few hands up. Thank you. My apologies. I was trying to look at both screens. So we have Elaine. I believe that's how you say your name. I apologize if that's incorrect. I'm unmuting you. Oh. Let me try to unmute you again because I think I muted you while you were unmuting.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
I don't know if this is the first time I come to one of those meetings, so I just wanted to see my bot is still giving me an error, and I know they're working on it, but do you have any news on that?
that is also due to the server move. So we are waiting for that to be completed, but please just continue restarting it. I know it's a little tedious for you right now to keep looking at it, but this is a temporary challenge that we have, and we are getting that looked at and fixed, and it's part of the server move. So if you could just restart your bot, that would be amazing. And then once that is fixed, pay attention to the announcements, and as well as coming to these calls, because we'll have updates for that as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, we have Linda. Are you able to unmute? Good morning.
I was just wondering, I just moved to Texas. But we're here for work, so we still have our address and our driver's licenses up there in Montana, so I'm going to try that. I was just wondering, though, we were sharing a house with my daughter who paid all the bills except for the internet bill, which I can get a copy of, and do you think that would work? Which one was the one that they rejected for you?
Mine was my electronic light bill, and it's possible because it didn't have the city, state, and zip code that's the reason why, but that's still so petty. So I ended up just doing a bank statement that I had that had my full name, full address on it.
Okay.
So if you have a bank, is your bank account possibly linked to your Vermont address or the one in Texas?
No.
Did you already transfer it?
No, it's in Montana.
Yeah, so you can use that as well. Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good.
Okay?
All right, thank you.
No problem. All right. We have Sunny. I apologize if I am pronouncing your name incorrectly. If you can come on in.
Breezy, you got it right. Thank you for the good job you guys are doing with the team. My question, I have, just like the lady just said, I have people in Texas that cannot use Binance.us. So what would be the alternative for them? That is my first question. And my second question is that, is there any way possible or any part of the website we can get how to set up or how to make a deposit into the Eazy bot?
Absolutely. So, for your first question, we're waiting on Coinbase Pro, which is still in testing due to Coinbase Pro. On our side, everything is good to go. We're just waiting on the Coinbase Pro side to get their portion completed. So that is still in the works for those states that are not able to use Binance.us, which includes Ontario, Canada, because they can't use Binance.us as either. And then the second question, I'm going to give in the chat the website for where you can get started guides. And also it has frequently asked questions on how to set up certain things. So it's at support.eazybot.com.
Oh, okay.
There you will see the I feel like I'm saying the verbiage wrong. It's not a startup guide, but similar to that. So that's where you can see, and it's going to give you step by step. We had someone who put it together beautifully and walks you through everything that you need to do. And then there's individual tutorial, yeah, but I don't know why my brain is not working right now, so I apologize. It's not open. Let's see. But it's on that website that you're able to see frequently asked questions, knowledge base, how to set up individual portions, and as well as the getting started. It's getting started. I mean, that was simple enough. Getting started steps is what it is. I was close to it. But yes, that is the information we have. Yes, but if you have any other further questions, if you can't find the answer in the website support.eazybot.com, there is a location where you can contact us and it sends us an email. Our turnaround times right now are between 24 and 48 hours, and that will be another avenue that we can track better. We are open to taking text messages through Telegram, but we are wanting for people to use the support email better. And then there is times where, because of the time difference and the lag in getting answers back and forth, I'll be like, hey, send me a text message so that it can be quicker. So we're trying to make sure that you guys are taken care of, and we are happy to answer any of the questions that you may have.
Thank you for the good job.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Hi, Savannah. Come on in. I saw you post the question, but I didn't get a chance to actually look at it, so I'm glad you raised your hand.
Yeah, no worries. So I'm just wondering, because I heard you say something about compliance and legal stuff. Is there going to be any way that all the personally enrolled people, where in our back office we can see their emails? Because I have 22 people signed up. I've had like 7 people with the free account already trading, but all these other people, I don't have their emails to easily follow up with them and help them get going. So
Right.
A lot of these people find me on like Facebook or, and so that's the only thing. Is that ever going to be coming into play to help us like with the business side?
So with the business side, once the funnel system is in place, you will be able to contact them. At this time, though, for anyone that you're doing privately on Facebook, I would recommend that you put in there, please reach out to me if you've signed up so I can introduce myself, get contact information, however way you want to word it.
Okay.
But until the funnel comes out, which should be, within the week or so, because we're waiting for the server move. It has to be connected to the server for you to be able to get the affiliate link, and you get credited for everything. So that is why we're waiting on that portion to release the funnel, because it's done. It's done, just waiting for the server move and to connect the way it needs to, so that you get credit for the people that come to your funnel. And that's where you will have contact information. But in the meantime, try to be a little creative by putting it in your advertisement. Reach out to me if you're interested, or definitely have them reach out to you prior to actually registering, so that you do have their contact information, is my advisement.
Yeah. I've definitely changed how I was doing things. One more quick question. Because you know how it says 24/7 trading?
Mm-hmm.
And I put that, and someone asked me, well, how is it 24/7? Like, is it literally done like every single hour of the day, every single day? And there are some days where it maybe isn't trading, right? Or maybe...
Absolutely.
So how would you kind of answer that question? Like, why are we saying it's 24/7, but in reality it's not quite?
Well, it still is. It actually still is 24/7. But if the market doesn't move, the bot can't make trades. So if it's moving sideways, if it doesn't hit it, but the bot is continuously 24/7 looking. So it's compared to a day trader who is watching, but can only watch, let's just say he works himself to death and is watching it 16 hours a day. He's still not able to hit every marker that it takes that the bot can do. Mm-hmm. So that is done 24/7, that the bot is looking for entry point, exit points to take, buy, and sell in profit for you. So it is 24/7. It's just that the market doesn't necessarily move the way we would like it to. So it might not take a trade. And I know, Coach, you're unmuted if you wanted to jump in on that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Actually, that's a great question, Savannah. And hey, I'd like to welcome you. Because Savannah was with us with another bot, and it's good to have you here, Savannah. But the bot is actually working 24/7. But the other side of that coin is, if an individual has an advanced or a VIP package, you're trading 10 to 20 coins, and 10 coins with the advanced package, 20 plus coins, as many coins as we have that are available. You'll be trading with for those packages. Now, each token is a separate bot, which is really a powerful thing that we have here, because in the other bots that we used, everything was kind of lumped into one bot, and the bot did trading, and it was a lot difficult to track the performance of each coin separately. Where here, you can see exactly what the coins are doing. Now that said, obviously, the more coins you're trading, the greater your chances of seeing that produce daily. And I've seen it with just 5 coins that I was trading. I was trading 3,000 per coin. There were coins that did not at all because they were going sideways, make a daily profit, and then all of a sudden, bam, they popped and they started making great profits every day. And then I saw other coins that were making profit almost every single day. But out of the 5 coins, one, 2, 3, and sometimes all 5 of them were making profit every day. But the more coins that you have, you're going to see, it's going to be very rare that you don't see profit from that particular coin. Now this is real, from one of those 10 coins, sorry. This is real trading, guys. This isn't some scam that you turn your money over to some unknown person and they say they're giving you, 0.5%, 1%, 1.5% daily. This is real trading. And there are going to be days where the market's just flat for that particular coin. At the same time, with a different coin, same day, you're going to be executing maybe multiple transactions a day. So that's how this works, and you'll see it works beautifully, guys. The bot works beautifully. So that's it. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Eazy.
Thank you, Coach. All right, Eric, you have your hand up. Come on in.
One more thing, too. I think David's in the room. Can we make David a co-host?
He is.
Okay, hey, guys, for you guys that are coming in late, Binance.us is now available to our U.S. and I'm not sure if it's available in Canada or not, but Binance.us is available now for the U.S. market.
David, did you want to come in, or do you want to let the hands that are up ask their questions?
Just go through the questions that we have. Good afternoon, everybody.
Eric, come on in.
Hey, good afternoon. Hey, I just wanted to let you know, Breezy, on the KYC process with Binance.us. I just opened my account this morning, too, and I've never had one previously. It didn't require me to supply a bill or anything. It verified my KYC with just my driver's license. I live in the state of Utah, so it might be different for different states. But
I think that might be it, too.
Yeah, some people may not have that issue. The other thing I've noticed is that with Binance.us, we do not have the option of TRC20 with USDT. Unless there's something I'm not seeing. The only thing I'm seeing is ERC20 and then a BEP2 or BEP20 BSC. I'm not sure what those are.
Let me see if that is like a case-by-case basis.
I'm just trying to make a deposit. I'm trying to move money from Coinbase Pro over to Binance.us just so we can get going here, and it's just not even giving me that option.
Well, Coinbase Pro is an ERC20, so if Binance...
I realize that, but like I said, in the deposit options for USDT, it doesn't even give you an option of TRC. It's not showing TRC20. It is showing ERC20. A lot of people are going to want to move TRC20 because that's what they've started with, is what I'm guessing. And Binance.us, at least where I am at, it's not allowing that as a deposit option from anywhere.
Wait, I think I'm confused right now. So you're trying to transfer from Coinbase Pro, which is an ERC20. No, right, you're not. Okay.
I understand that. I haven't tried even begun a transfer yet. I simply looked at deposit options for USDT in Binance.us, and TRC20 is not one.
Right, but if you're changing it from Coinbase Pro to Coinbase, that's
for me it's
not. But you're just saying in general, there's no TRC20.
Exactly.
Okay,
exactly. I know that's what we've been promoting for a while because the fees are so much cheaper. I'm going to have to do ERC20. I get that, but what I'm saying is TRC20 is not going to be an option for anybody. It looks like at this point.
Well, let me tackle that a different way. You don't have to fund the bot with the exchange that does not offer TRC20. So you are funding the exchange for the bot to use the API to trade with. But you don't have to move out and in, or you don't have to deposit into your EasyBot reserve wallet with those exchanges that don't offer TRC20. So that's why if once you're trading, you don't really have to worry about the ERC20 connection until you're moving money out and moving money back in. But to fund the EasyBot reserve wallet, you can use any other wallet exchange that offers TRC20.
Correct. I've already funded mine through my Coinbase Pro when we thought that that was the route we were going to use.
Right.
What I'm saying
Which
is
is
that
still going. It's still going to come.
Yeah, but I don't want to wait.
No, I get it.
So I was just saying that it's not actually a deposit option of TRC20 into Binance US. No matter, I'm just trying to move money from one to another. I realize if I buy into it, if I just purchase my USDT on Binance, which I may do some, that's not going to make a difference anyways. But when it comes to transferring back out, once you go in with ERC20, I believe, unless I'm wrong, and I very well may be, I think you have to pull back out with ERC22, so the fees are going to get high.
Let me jump in. Let me jump in here. So,
Thanks, David.
Yeah, some accounts will behave a little bit differently. This is kind of a Binance issue, and Binance US is probably going to be very similar. So, but the one thing in dealing with an exchange is that you can come into the exchange with any token, and I think Bernard mentioned that in the chat. You can come in with any token. You can come in with Bitcoin, Ethereum. You can come in with USDT, ERC20. You can change any of those tokens that Binance accepts into the token that you need, which is USDT. And and you only need USDT. It doesn't have to be TRC20, ERC20. They're not even going to ask you when you do that transaction on Binance. You're either going to convert that token or you're going to sell it on the exchange. The easiest way that Binance offers is the convert option. So funding the exchange, you're not limited to USDT TRC20. And if you have that, then we may have to help you on a case by case. This is why we do support and some of those other things, because if you're not really sure, and it's not just for you, Eric, this is for other folks that you've got funds somewhere and you're not quite sure how to get it into your Binance account. There are going to be different answers based on the access that you have in terms of how you move crypto. And we'll do our best to help answer those questions.
Sure, thanks. I appreciate it. The other thing is, do we need to have BNB and Binance.us to be able to trade or to reduce fees, or do you know?
Exact same setup that we've talked about with Binance.com. It's a good question. So that will lead me to something else, which is we just posted in the announcements Telegram, and I just posted a link in the chat, which will take you to our Getting Started guide. And so follow those steps in the Getting Started guide. It'll answer that question about BNB fees. The short answer is yes, you do need it. It's going to save 25% on the fees charged by Binance for every buy and sell. So it'll save you money, keep the experience very consistent, and avoid some errors that you may get if you don't have it. So please, before you start the trade, make sure that you've got those steps checked off. Even if you feel you're really confident in setting up Binance, please go through those Getting Started guides. We've got a graphic guide as well as a video for you guys to follow. So please use those to make sure that you get set up.
Awesome. Thank you, David. Thanks, Breezy.
Sure. Thanks, Ed.
Thank you. All right, we have Reggie X next.
How we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So I'm trying to choose my Binance.us exchange, and when I'm in the user exchanges, it mentions a key and secret. Are they referring to secret words, passphrase?
No, they're actually looking for when you're in your exchange, you have to create an API key, and you have to ensure that your trading option is turned on. And then it'll populate an API key and then a secret key that you're going to copy and paste over in your bot, in your bot exchange. And I can show you where that goes.
Okay.
I think because I don't have funds in my Binance.us, I can't create an API. Maybe I can. But I'll show you where on EasyBot you'll have to populate that and then follow the guide. Just because I am not actually prepared for that. So give me just a second to figure out where my life is. Nope, that ain't it. Sorry.
Hey, Eazy, let's not open up your account. Let me take you to the guide.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Perfect,
guys, really,
thank you.
this goes back to what I just said. Please use the guide. The link for it is in the chat. Go to support.easybot.com. It's the most direct way to get there. And look for getting started. And then if you just follow these steps, this will take you step by step through setting up your account. And the step that you're asking about, is right here, connecting your crypto exchange. And yep. So you're going to want to make sure that you go to API management, enter. It's going to ask you for a label. Create the API key. Make sure that you hit edit restrictions and choose spot and margin trading right there. And that's going to give you an API key and a secret key. That's what those two long letters and number hashes are. You're going to enter those into into EasyBot and hit save.
Okay. Support.easybot.com.
You got it. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, David. I was struggling over here. Paulette, please come in with your question or comment.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Excellent. Good morning, good afternoon, good whatever. I just want to say congratulations. I just want to go, woohoo! Congratulations, guys. Binance is up. This should be a celebratory call. This is good news. This is making progress. I think that's fantastic. Congratulations. Even though I can't personally, get involved yet. Waiting on, yes, the clapping. Yes, exactly. I had just kind of a follow-up question, so two-part question. I understand from the Monday call that there's some sort of limit with Binance in terms of the amount of movement, just something that the bot can take. I think it was like 1,200 or something like that. And so I wanted to find out if there was any kind of way around that or if that was in discussion. And then I also wanted to find out if Coinbase Pro has a similar limit.
Yes, I'll address that. The fix to that has already been implemented, so thank you for asking. Binance made some changes to their API at the beginning of the month, which limited the number of times we could hit their API, and we did some pretty deep reprogramming. I shouldn't say we, but the tech team did some pretty deep reprogramming of EasyBot, so to meet those parameters or to come within the guidelines of those parameters. We did that over the last 7 to 10 days. And so that's already in place. We tested it with Binance US and have released it for Binance.com as well. So it no longer uses the API in the same manner it used to, and I should avoid any of that 1,200 issue showing up. And likely it's going to be, yes, the short answer to Coinbase is it will be an issue with every exchange as bots become more and more prevalent. For context, most trading that happens on any exchange is done by bots. Most of those bots are run by corporate big companies. They're not run by individuals like what we're doing with EasyBot because they're complex pieces of software that the average person doesn't have the wherewithal to operate. So these are bots that are running hundreds and millions of transactions throughout the day. And as that becomes more and more prevalent, exchanges are going to become more restrictive of access to their API points. And so we've already built that, the ability for EasyBot to function for every exchange that we'll add in the future with that in mind.
Perfect. Okay. Let's get
Coinbase Pro is still coming. We diverted some attention to get to our Binance US launch, but it is still coming, still going through some development there, but it's still a priority for us.
All right, Howie, come on in.
Cool. Can you hear me? Eazy?
You sound a little muffled. I don't know if it's the microphone or you sound far away, but come on, we can hear you.
Okay, cool. I want to thank you so much for the work from the Eazy bot. It's actually finally we have the Binance US is actually working. I'm actually just kind of went into the Eazy bot right now. This is actually a confirmation. Binance US is actually ready to trade. And that's the number one. And number two, that I know Eric was asking about the Coinbase Pro. You are correct. Coinbase Pro right now that is only have the network for the ERC20, which is going to cost you guys more. So this is the best way to really go about this, guy. That if you have the money on your Coinbase Pro, what you should do is basically that you send the money back to your bank account, right? And then open yourself a Kraken account. Kraken has the USDT TRC. So which means when you link that bank account to your Kraken account, and then you'll be able to get the USDT, and you're going to transfer over to the Eazy bot. So you can save like average about $20 to $50 to do that. But this is another thing on that. I know it's a little inconvenience because you guys want to transfer Coinbase Pro directly to the Eazy bot. It's going to cost you more. And as a matter of fact, right now, that I think Eazy bot, they even took it out the ERC20 because they want to help you guys save some money, which is that's a great idea. So the only option right now that you have is open yourself a Kraken account that has the TRC20. So which means you guys are saving a lot of money on that. And you'll be able to do it. You need the Kraken anyways. They make a great service. You'll be able to have the phone number. You can connect with them directly, or you can email them, or some other exchange that you can email. It's hard to really connect with them. So I just want to let you guys know that over yourself a Kraken account, so you'll be able to really transfer the money from the Eazy bot to your Kraken account too. And your Kraken account, you'll be able to get the money from there to your checking account, and you can be able to save a lot of money that way. Okay? Just want to let you guys know that.
Harry, you're awesome. Thank you so very much. Michael, you're muted. Did you want to come in?
Yes. And what I want to say is everybody realize, with the Ethereum and the ERC20, as Howie was just talking about, realize this. We're here in the beginning. If we have to take a little hit to get our thing turned on personally, take the hit. Because you have to remember, as you start building your team, building your organization, you're going to start accumulating commissions, which will then help you fund your account. So again, if we don't want to spend money that's unnecessary, but realize David and the team, they're putting it all in place so that the TRC20 and all the other exchanges are going to be lining up. But don't forget the lucrative compensation plan that we have in place that's going to allow us all to keep building and getting monies from the team, from the organization, from the build, to be able to fund your account from your back office. That's going to eliminate a lot of the fees when you're just transferring it from your back office. So again, we know that it's tough. The fees are a pain in the butt. Welcome to crypto. But you also have to understand this is the beginning, and we know the faster you build, the more liquid cash, the liquid assets that you have to add additional exchanges and add additional coins going forward. Well, David and Mohammed and the development team are putting all the other options out there for us. Realize just because Coinbase isn't live yet doesn't mean they're not working on it. They're still working on it. They're also working on 3, 4, 5 other options for global solutions. This is just the beginning, and I want everybody, like I said yesterday, control what we can control, and that's build. That's get our people to the Founders Club. That's all we can control. David, Mohammed, coach, the development team, they have the rest in place. but do what we can do and go capture as many of those 1,000 positions in the Founders Club in your team, in your organization, because that's what's going to set up your team for lifetime success. Again, we know they're going to create other additional pools and all that, but don't wait on those pools. You're all here early enough to identify a few people, to get a few people, and you'll have plenty of money to fund the trading accounts and to hit each and every one of your coins. So I just wanted to drop that out there. I really want to congratulate the team, congratulate not just the executive team, not corporate, not Breezy, but all of you. When I say the team, you're here in the beginning of something that's going to be an absolute monster as this thing turns on. You know, we've been running some numbers, Zach and Jeff and I, and this stuff is going to do exactly everything that Coach has told us from day one. It's going to happen. These numbers are real. Numbers don't lie, people do. No one has access to your money, and you have to remember that this is just going to continuously achieve rewards just from the bot. Now if we do our part and share an opportunity that nobody is going to have a rug pull, we're all going to be laughing in a year from now going, can you believe what happened? Can you believe we were complaining that it took an extra week and a half when Coinbase didn't start up for the U.S.? Can you believe we were complaining that the Pacific Rim could not get Eazy turned on in time when everybody else did because they couldn't get Binance? Realize a year from now, 6 months from now, David's going to be smiling saying, do you have enough exchanges? Why don't you just fund your coins? You have 10, 20, 30 options, guys. Realize we're here in the very, very beginning, and it's just amazing. So I just want to congratulate, again, not the team from executive side, but all of you when I say the team.
Amazing, Michael. Thank you for sharing. We love having you on our calls because you bring perspective to everything for those who might be a little anxious. And so thank you again for always being here and supporting and giving your opinion, which is it's very important what Michael just said. All right. Do we have any other questions? If not, David, do you have anything else you would like to share, or Coach?
No, we actually need to keep this. I need to keep this pretty short. We've got another call to jump back on. So look for additional updates coming out. But guys, please, the one thing I want to implore you, please use the resource of the Getting Started Guide. Thanks to Brent and his team for helping put that together and share it with everybody else. It really has been an amazing team effort. So thank you also, Michael, for sharing that and helping us to really take things in context where we are today. We're just getting out the gate. Things are coming along, and we'll hit the ground running here very, very quickly in the next couple of weeks. Lots of good things coming.
Awesome. We do have another question. Linda, come on in.
I have an affiliate who can't get logged in. She couldn't remember which email she used, but she believes she knows which one it is. She's tried twice. They've sent her a reset password, and she's still not able to log in. What should she do next?
Is she sure she's using the right emails? Because if she sent in a support ticket and she received a temporary password for the email she sent in, that should have worked, because that's what we have in our database. So I'm not sure if maybe it's the browser she's using. Try using something else. I'm guessing she might be using Chrome. So see if she can use another browser, and if that still doesn't work, then have her send in another support ticket, please.
Okay, and the best support is support.easybot.com right now?
Yes, you can go there, and then the email is support@easybot.com to send the email.
All right, thank you.
Oh, wait, let me ask you something real quick. So she got a reset from contacting support, or did she reset the actual on the bot?
She said that she got a reset sent to her.
Okay. Just have her send in an email, and we'll work on that, because I'm not sure if she sent it in previously and we gave her a temporary password, or she clicked on. Okay. Yeah, just have her send in another support ticket, and we'll look at it.
All right.
Thank you, Angie. Thank you, Linda. Angie put in the support at easybot.com, so I was thinking Angie and Linda at the same time. Joe, come on in. Oops.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for all the great effort. It's great to see that Binance.us is now operating now. I just have a quick question, and so in the case that someone has pre-qualified for Founders Club and still has team members in Ontario who cannot trade in Binance, both Binance or Binance.us, how does that affect their pre-qualification starting May 1st if Coinbase Pro is not in operation by then?
Yeah, we'll make an announcement over the next couple of days. It's a good question. We know a lot of you guys are asking about it, and just we're going to ask you to stand by, and we'll make an announcement. We want to be thoughtful about announcements that we're making, so that we're setting the appropriate expectations and allowing ourselves the appropriate amount of time to make sure that we're living up to those expectations. So give us a couple of days, and then we'll let you know how we'll address your question.
I heard a smile in your voice, David. Ow.
Always.
Okay. Yes, you are. I'm so sorry. I'm actually sick, so I apologize for coughing in anyone's ear. However, do we have any other questions? We do have a 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time call presentation today. We will be revamping the schedule just a little bit, more to follow on that. But I wanted to thank everybody for being here, getting the information. Please pass it on to your team who was not able to be here. Pay attention to the announcements. Go to the Start It guide that is in the support.easybot.com. It's been posted in the chat. It is also in the Telegram chat. I am going to post the Telegram announcement and the regular Telegram where you can converse in the chat, just in case you're not a part of that. You would definitely want to tune into those channels, because that is where updates are put as well. So follow your sponsor. If your sponsor doesn't know, see if you have a national director. That list will be available once we compile that and get more on board, as well as if you can't get an answer from any of those avenues, then come to your support. But please, please, please use the support.easybot.com. It has a wealth of knowledge in there. And if it, by any chance we've missed anything, then send us a message, send us an email, preferably, but we will take text messages. But please go the email route first, and then we'll take care of you if you can't get the answer on your own. One more thing. David, can we address the minors of people who would like to open accounts for their minor children?
The short answer is that there's a terms of service that when you create a EasyBot account, you're signing, and it's essentially a contract that you're signing. And so the answer is in whatever jurisdiction you're in, country, state, or whatever that legal age of being able to sign a contract is the legal age at which you can have an EasyBot account.
Short and sweet. There's your answer. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you have no other questions, we'll be back at 7 p.m. for a presentation. Please bring anyone that you want to introduce this to. There's a full presentation with the comp plan, showing a demo, showing how the bot works, and then also giving updates. So please, please, please bring all the people that you want to introduce this to, that you want to bless with this opportunity, because honestly, this is a blessing, and we are excited to be a part of this and to be at the forefront of what an amazing project this is going to be. All right. If we don't have any other questions, we can unmute and say our farewells, and we'll see you on the next call. Pay attention to the announcements as well as the Telegram room if you want, and it is advised. All right, you may unmute and say your farewells. Thank you.
Great job, EasyBot team.
Thank you,
awesome.
Mark.
Excellent, guys. Great call. Thank you.
Sydney. Oh, and I wanted to mention Sydney does have a call on Saturday. She put it in the